The sun is out, the sky is blue, but I thought I'd come back in here and record a video because that wind out there is bitter. Must be like some kind of Arctic wind or something. Whew, very cold. Anyway, so, yes, hi. There was a video going around by Geordie Slasher Gaming a while ago now, a couple of weeks, maybe a few weeks, where he did 5 PlayStation 2 games he'd like to see remade or remastered. And people were doing VRs, and I think it got lost along the way what it was for. So Nathan's Gaming and Retroredsteve, I think, did just 5 video games they'd like to see remastered, not necessarily PlayStation 2. So I thought I'd come on today, all due respect to Geordie Slasher Gaming, Steve and Nathan, and do my kind of own version. This is a VR, just tweaked, and tell you guys 5 games, 5 NES games I'd like to see either remade or remastered. Yes, and I've got my new Peter Pan t-shirt on today because I am going back to my childhood because I grew up with the NES. Started on the Commodore 64, went on to the NES, and then Sega Mega Drive. Boom! Those are the ones I class as my retro gaming consoles and computer. PlayStation 1 I don't really class as retro yet. I guess it really is now because I was like, what, 11, 12 I started playing that. But these were my proper childhood consoles, I'd say. Okay, so the first game I would love to see remade or remastered. Remastered, I think, because this game, all these games are going to show you are really good, so they don't really need to be remade, but I'd love to see like a HD version, like they did with DuckTales. So the first one on the NES, of course, you knew that was coming, come on. Bucky O'Hare, still got my original game. £25 in Virgin Meg stores back in the day. Nice. New special price. It's got my name on top of it. My mum must have written that when I was a kid, you know. The good thing about that price is these days you could buy this game for like £100 odd now. Yeah, it's very expensive. I'm not planning on ever getting rid of this because I absolutely friggin' love it. Here's the back of the case then. Quite a lot of information on the right then. You've got the screens there. So if you've been following my channel for a while, obviously you know I'm a big Bucky O'Hare fan, and you would have seen my Tubers High Score Challenge run on the NES game, which I did actually win, and I actually finished the game without using a continue. I've never done that before because it is a pretty difficult game, but because I've been playing it all my life, it paid off, and that is my Tubers High Score Challenge highlight, and my kind of NES gaming highlight, I guess. Yeah, so this you play as Bucky O'Hare trying to find his crew, and later on when you save them from different planets, you unlock that character and you can use them. I don't think I'd really played another NES game at a time that could do that, and you would change character then by pressing the select button. And yeah, it was awesome. Actually, shout out to my granddad. He's been departed now for quite some years, but when I was first playing this, I was confused. I didn't know how to change character, and he's the one who got the manual and let me know what to do. So cheers, Grandad. Thank you very much. And yeah, I can still play this today, but I would love to see this just get maybe HD remake. But even if it doesn't, I'm just happy with the original classic. And even if you're not a Bucky O'Hare fan, you do not need to know anything about the show to enjoy this game. I read an article, I think it was yesterday, top 100 NES games and on IGN, and the guy who did it did not mention this game. However, if you've played this game, I'm telling you, it will definitely be in your top 100, your top 50. I'd be very surprised if it's not in your top 20. Of course, it's my top 5. Okay, so next up, my childhood gaming was pretty much based on the cartoons I enjoyed watching on TV. And the next one here is Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip 'n Dale. I'm not going to sing. Right. So, I can't remember a lot about the main story. Just had to basically stop Fat Cat. Like, oh yeah, he kidnapped Gadget, that was it. So me and my mates had a lot of fun on this game, quite like what we did with Bucky here, to be honest, growing up. 2 players, so you could, if you're doing 2 player, you could play as Chip and Dale, and we spent most of the time just picking each other up. Because if you like Chip, you could pick Dale up and throw him somewhere. So you could throw him like out of the screen to kill him, you know, or into an enemy, things like that. But then when you got down to the serious business, you could pick up apples, giant apples, crates, throw them like robotic dogs, things like that. Yeah, and this game is a nice little adventure game. It's not too difficult. I have finished it, but DuckTales wise, what they did with that, I would love to see happen with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Um, if you can buy off the PlayStation Store, the Disney Afternoon Collection, and this game is featured in it. And I've got another one to show you as well that is also featured in it. DuckTales is in it, and DuckTales 2. And Chip and Dale 2, Tailspin, and I'll leave the other one for later on. But yeah, great cartoon. Of course, you can watch this on Disney Plus all again, if you want. It is on Disney Plus, right? Must be. It's gotta be. Anyway, so Chip and Dale. I'll stop blabbing on and go on to the next game. Next game, I don't see come up very often, and I'm not sure how many people know of it. It's called Totally Rad. And this is a game that my mum bought me from a car boot sale many, many years ago. She thought I'd like it, and she was right. I did. It didn't come with the box, just the case. Well, you know what I mean. The cartridge, not the case. So basically, Totally Rad. You play as a boy, or I think he's like kind of an apprentice to this like magician, and his girlfriend gets kidnapped by these monsters at this circus. Something like this. It's not going to be spot on, so don't quote me. But along the way, you like travel through the circus fighting different monsters, but you've got special abilities. You can basically change your costume. You could be like something like flying power and lots of different like, creatures and animals, or use lightning power, stuff like that. And that's why I really enjoy this game. And because I've never seen anything like it at that time, I thought, oh, this is pretty cool. You're not just playing this one character, you can like change his costume and use all these different abilities. So that's what I did. I've never been able to finish this game. I have played it in the last 2 years. I've emulated it. Don't ask me why I've done that when I've got the cartridge, I know. And I've been able to get further, but not quite as far as I'd like to get. Definitely not going to finish the game unless I use cheats or something. And the first boss of this game is pretty unique. This giant green dude. Just go and watch it. Check it out, please. But yeah, I would love to see this get the... For this one, either remastered or remade. I wouldn't mind that. Because I think in this day and age, you can do wonders with this. Okay, so next up is, well, everyone knows this. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, not Ninja Turtles, to the arcade game. Absolutely love this game. Interghost chose us for the Tubers High School Challenge many moons ago. This is so awesome. Like, I don't think I even have to talk about this game much, but I'd love to see this get a bit of a history remake, remaster. But it doesn't really need it, in all honesty. Like, a lot of these games, I love them that much. Even if they never got remade, remastered, it wouldn't bother me. But if they did, I would definitely go and buy them and play them like that. Yeah, and you might have seen recently it's been advertised again, another Turtles game in the style of this one. So that is going to be absolutely friggin' off the chart. Boom! Bello. Sorry, that was in my head and I had to get out. Yeah, you can play as any of the 4 Turtles. Obviously you're going against Shredder and stuff. And do you fight Krang? Or do you fight his big robot thing? I remember that. And you fight a lot of the classic characters like Bebop, Rocksteady, Baxter. What else? Loads. This is awesome. So that is Turtles 2, the arcade game. And finally, another one on the Disney Afternoon Collection that I'd like remade or remastered is Darkwing Duck. Used to absolutely love this back in the day. Another classic cartoon. And like I said, a lot of my gaming back then was based upon the cartoons I used to watch on TV. So 4 of the games I've shown you are all cartoons I used to watch and enjoy. So Darkwing Duck along with a launch pad from DuckTales. There goes, bit of the case for you. So you go on adventures. Once again, criminals have escaped prison. They've overtaken the city, and it's up to Darkwing Duck to put them back where they belong. So you fight a lot of the main ones. I don't think the main character was a villain, Megaduck. I don't think he was in this, but you had Liquidator. I can't remember the names. It's the clown one, the jester kind of duck thing. The electric guy, Volt. See, how shocking is this? I can't remember the names. Bushwhack, remember him? Who else in it? And then the final boss is like that chicken beak thing. Yeah, it's insane, yeah? Bushroot, Megavolt, that was it. Yeah. Crackerjack, that's the... Right. Moriarty is the mole boss. Crackerjack, Megavolt. Okay, anyway. So those guys are the 5 NES games I'd like to see remastered. So, just to summarise what they were then. Bucky O'Hare, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Totally Rad, Turtles 2 the arcade game, and Darkwing Duck. So, let me know what you thought about my choices in the comments below. And yeah, feel free to do a VR. Go check out Geordie Slasher Gaming. I'll leave a link to his original video below. And also Nathan's and Steve's if they've still left them up there. And yeah, let me know what yours would be. Please do a VR. If you don't want to do NES games, do Mega Drive. Do a random pick, do whatever you like. And yeah, as much as I still love my retro gaming, of course, I'm still a big modern gamer. But sometimes it's just nice to dip back into the past, especially with the current president we're living in. And yeah, relive those memories. Okay, that is all from me. Thank you very much for watching and checking this out. And as ever, boom, see you soon.